Alright guys, what is up? Aaron Lovejoy here for Adepticon Showdown, and this may be a little bit confusing, especially because in this video I'll be talking like it was a year ago, and this is the first Twitch stream. And technically, yes, it was. I did this video with Sam Wilson about a year ago, or something like that, maybe longer, who knows. But then we started doing the Twitch streams with Matt, Anthony, and I. And in this latest Twitch stream, which is going to be episode 5, I finished off Captain America, Sam Wilson, and I thought it'd be cool for you to see the starting of the paint job. So this will be 5A, and that will be 5B. Matt and Anthony are not in this video. It's just me and my lovely fiance, Liz, and we are getting after it with Captain America. All right, hope you enjoy this. Talk to you guys later. Bam. Oh, yeah. All right. So, we are going to be doing our first Marvel Crisis Protocol stream. I do paint for Marvel, but this is not that. This is my own stuff. So, pretty excited about that. We are doing a special project for next year's Adepticon, so we all need to show up at Adepticon, and we all need to paint models, but Anthony Wang, Matt DiPietro, and I are all putting together a force, and we're going to fight Dallas. And it's not going to be no breakdance fighting, it's going to be actual battling. We don't know what Dallas is bringing, so he's going to put some cheesy thing together and just crush us, but basically the whole idea for this is Anthony and I just wanted to finish our armies, and that's it. So this is a good opportunity to actually do that. So anyways, I've got a couple models already built. So I am going to be, what am I going to be? I'm going to be the Avengers. I like adding a D in there. Matt's going to be X-Men, and Anthony's going to be X-Force. So we're all going to gang up on Dallas and whatever he brings. We have no clue what it's going to be, but they're making something special, which hopefully will be available to the public too. But who knows? We'll find out. It's going to be awesome. So my army is thus: Captain America, 3-threat, the Hulk, Hulkbuster, Iron Man. I might switch out Iron Man. I know you can't run 2 Iron Mans at the same time, but it's a 10-man force. You know, it is what it is. Black Panther, Luke Cage, Wolverine, Pyro, and Thor. So some of the models I already have done. This one I did for Miniature Monthly for a video. This is the Hulk, and he's super cool. So I picked him as part of my troop here. I've also got, so this isn't the actual three threat model. This is from the new box set, but this is a Captain America. He's looking pretty cool, except his shield is not painted. So anyways, that will happen sometime soon.
You can't hear the alerts.
I can't hear the alerts. Oh, should I put my headsets on?
Yes. Thank you, Zax, for the resub for 15 months.
Oh, wow. Cool beans. This is Black Widow. She was on my list, right? Yeah. No. She should have been on my list. Anyways, Black Widow from the original box set. She's super cool. And then I've got the Hulkbuster Iron Man almost done. So I haven't done anything to his base yet, but that's what he's looking like. He looks pretty darn cool. So, that being said, we are going to be, over the next year, hopefully a couple times a month, if not more, working on models. So sometimes I'll have Anthony on with me, possibly, Matt, and we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. Here's some other models that I've just been playing around with, painting faces. This month is the month of the face. We're doing the Eric Swinson challenge, which Eric Swinson doesn't know about, but it's a challenge nonetheless. Dude, Eric's freaking amazing, and he's been painting all kinds of cool Space Marine faces, and if you have a chance, go to his YouTube channel and check that out, because it's just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to be painting all kinds of faces this month because I want to get better at faces. So that being said, we're going to paint this dude, who is mostly not a face. And how we're going to do that, I have no clue. I got to figure this out as I go. Luckily, this is my model. I don't have to paint it like anybody else's. So maybe we'll just do them hot pink or something. It might be kind of cool. I think I'm just...
piss everybody off.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. I think I'm just going to paint him pretty traditionally, but I've been looking up pictures online, and I think I've got some good ideas for how to block in the colors. So, first thing we got to do. I was going to paint the face first, because this is the Swinson Challenge month, but I need to do some other stuff right off the bat. So, I'm going to grab some of this. I use all different brands of paint, but Pro Acryl is friggin' delicious, so we're going to go with a bunch of that. I think these two definitely need some Liquitex ink. Is that all we need, Liz? Say yes.
Yes.
All right, that sounds...
Also, welcome listening to Paint Dry.
Hey, what's happening? I'm actually surprised because we didn't announce this or anything.
Oh my god.
I didn't think anybody would show up.
I just got hit with an ad.
Vertigo?
No, I just got hit with an ad.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Because I'm not subscribed. I had to drop all of my subscriptions.
That is funny.
Oh well. It's fine.
I like ads. It's a great time to go to the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, but we just started, so.
Oh,
Oh my god.
there you go.
Lane.
Oh, Lane's here?
No,
Oh.
Lane is talking in the
Oh,
Discord in their mod chat. He wants to get you something that I don't think we could paint on stream.
oh. Wow. For my Marvel streams, it would help if it was an MCP figure, that's for sure. So, I told you my roster, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be painting stuff from my roster on this show. I only need 10 of those models. I've already got 4 almost done. So we might be doing some other stuff at some point. Turn on my airbrush. Let's get rolling. But Liz, are you in the Marvel Facebook group? Not their actual official page, it's the fan page?
I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe I should do that. Do I just put the link? Shoot, I don't even have... I don't think I'm even in the right spot. I don't know. Oh, watch now. I'll watch myself.
What?
Okay. What the heck?
It's twitch.tv/miniature monthly.
Gotcha.
Bless your heart.
Bless my
Don't
heart.
put that in there. I already put it on stories for Miniature Monthly, and now I'm doing it for your Instagram.
Sweet.
Make a weird,
Sweet jelly donut.
make a weird face at the camera.
You got that?
I did. Great. Thanks.
Okie dokie. How the heck do I do this? This is where the stream just totally derails, and I just do this for the next hour and a half.
Okay,
But it'll be fun. Okay,
it happened.
I gotta send the link to myself.
No, you
No, but if I want to post a picture that's on my phone, I have to send it to my phone. See, this is the problem with all of this stuff.
Oh, bless your heart. Okay. Anyways.
Anywho.
Back to chat.
Does anyone have any questions
Some of us
about?
just don't have lives.
That's
Accurate.
right.
I'm one of those people. Some of us are old and crash on the couch after snacks. Same. Airbrush set to 60 psi. Go.
Yeah. I'm still dreaming of the day I can go 80.
A real man would set it to 65. Oh my god.
That's right.
We have watched.
I'm sorry, but my compressor doesn't go that high.
We have watched Fallout. It was really, really good.
It was good. So was Halo, which they canceled already,
We
right?
haven't. Well, they haven't. Apparently, they haven't fully canceled it, or maybe they have. I don't know.
Who knows?
We haven't finished watching it.
Oh, we haven't?
No.
I felt like we did. I mean, it was awesome.
We have like 4 or 5 episodes left.
I really liked both of those series. Were pretty darn good.
Yeah. I liked them both. A lot of people didn't like the Halo, but, you know. Bad Batch? What was that? I'll Google it. That way you don't have to type in chat what it is. Oh, it's Star Wars. So, I don't know about you, Aaron. Have you watched any of the animated Star Wars stuff?
No.
I didn't think so.
I'm a loser.
So, I like the Star Wars movies, the live action stuff. I'm not a fan of the animated stuff. Don't come for me. But I'm just not a fan. I don't know what that is either, Zox. What are these? Oh. No, I have not. So apparently there's a Star Wars movie called Andor. Oh no, it's a TV show. So I'll be honest, I'm more inclined to watch a movie than I am a show. It's 5 movies, 2 hours each. That's super funny. That's fair. But like you said, everyone has their thing. Mine just happens to really revolve around horror and murder. So typically, if it's not that, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
So that's the color in my airbrush, and that's the color I'm airbrushing. What the heck? Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better.
Oh,
someone didn't clean his airbrush. Hey, hey, it still works. That's the Vex, baby. So I'm taking suggestions for color schemes. I'm not going to use any of them, of course, but especially if Chris White comes in here.
Oh my god, stop.
Paint him like he's on fire.
Orange.
Yeah, orange. Yes, exactly. Good to go.
What the?
What color was that? That was, oh, no wonder. That was a dark blue. Man, I don't even know what I'm spraying anymore. That's all right. We'll get through this real quick. So basically, I want my white. I'm doing the white right now. And apparently, white is dark blue. Good enough for government work. All right.
Pinks and blue.
Faded ultramarine. I think sounds like
Me
a good
too.
color.
I love the Fallout series.
I played, I think, one of the first levels in Fallout, and that's it.
I have never actually played Fallout. I watched my ex's roommate kind of play Fallout, but every time I was there watching, he was always just managing inventory.
Some people just like to do that.
I never actually had to see.
It's like those games where you're like farming and stuff, and
Yeah.
all you do is farm. You never actually play the game. You're like, oh my gosh, my tomatoes are coming in really good. Nothing wrong with that. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Do you use the high roller trigger on all of your brushes?
You know what? I use both. If I have it, I'll put it on. Like this one has it. Hey, what do you know? This one has it. This one doesn't have it. I think it's mainly like if I had one, I'll put it on. It doesn't make or break it for me though. Like some people are like very like I'm high roller all the way, or some people only use the low roller trigger.
That's me.
I just use whatever. I don't really care.
I've tried those triggers and they just feel weird.
Yeah.
The high roller for me, my hand cramps because I have little baby hands.
Yeah, it's very much like it's a you thing. It's like a paintbrush. Like some people like certain paintbrushes and hate other ones, and then it's the opposite. Like
low roller is a metaphor.
rolling.
Zox is a low roller.
Keep on rolling.
What?
I gotta remember where all the white is on this. Of course, I'm not on.
Where all the what?
Where all the white is going to be on this model.
Oh, babe, pull up some pictures.
I just did.
These nuts.
These nuts.
Got him.
Is that Moser?
Thanks
Got
for the
him.
follow. We see your fingers, not the model.
Was that better?
Yeah.
I swear I'm a professional. Got this.
No, rubbery. Get out.
So I kind of dig this faded ultramarine. I like it's saucy. So his hands are blue. I mean white. As I'm painting them blue. Hands are white, blue, bluish white. All right. I really like this model. Like at first, I was like, "Who's this guy with these crazy wings?" And then when I built him, I was like, this guy's friggin' fantastic. And he might be an alternate to my army. So, I mean, here locally, I can play with whatever I want, right? Well, I mean, technically, you can play with whatever you want anywhere. But in our game with Adepticon next year, we have to bring a particular army. So. This guy might actually replace my Iron Man because I've already got Hulkbuster Iron Man, so... Although I just wanted cool models in my army. Gameplay is secondary, although my buddy here locally is teaching me how to play, and so that might change over the next year. Okay, so that, I think that's pretty good. Totally forgot to start painting his cute little shield here. I think that goes that way. Yep. So, how am I going to do this? I need to hold this thing with.
You're doing a real good job.
So, my goal here, well, one, I'm trying to finish these as quick as possible. So, if I can get this guy done in 3 to 4 hours, that would be awesome. But I also want them to look awesome. So, if it takes a little bit longer than that, that's totally cool. Maybe I'll do a second stream on him. But I want to be as efficient as possible. So, that being said, okay, there's not a lot of white on the back of this, but there's that center ring and the star. And let me see up here. I think that's good. Good to go. All right. So let's put this back.
All done.
All done. And we're done. Thank you all for coming. It's been a blast. This. Wonder, actually, I'm going to do this after the next step. Sound good, Liz? Sounds great.
Correct.
All right.
I mean, yes.
That's
Sorry,
right.
I just typed correct and said correct out loud.
There you go.
My brain is not working. I really wish that I had decaf coffee. Why don't we have decaf?
Why don't we? I don't know. I made some regular coffee today.
Yeah, but I can't drink regular coffee at 8:30 at night.
Sure you can.
Babe, I was.
Hey, I can vouch for you. You'll be fine.
No, I will not.
Okay. So in their version, which I believe Brendan painted the box art for this guy. He did it differently. But since this is my version, I'm going to go with something I saw online. It was pretty cool. This is where I'll start kicking myself that I put them all together. I prefer painting models like all together if possible, so. But this might be a little bit funky. Can pull this off though. This will be minimal work, which is perfect. It's the way Dodge likes to paint. Right, Dodge? That's right. Rock and roll. These are the ones that are hard. It's like so far back in there, I can't even, I think I'm hitting the line. Well, we'll just go for pretty close. Coolio. Okay, that's all going to be red, I believe. Unless I change my mind. Anyone else painted this model? I guess the answer to that will be easy if nobody here plays MCP.
We're talking about podcasts.
Okay.
And Critical Role.
Good to go.
So speaking of podcasts, Aaron has been listening / watching a skateboarding podcast recently.
Oh yeah.
The 9 Club.
That's right. Not to be mistaken with the 10 Club.
Correct. It's actually pretty good.
I love it.
Oh, Old Gods of Appalachia is such a good one. But have you listened to the Black Tapes?
That was the one we listened to when we were driving around
Yes.
America, huh?
Aaron was a skateboarder, yes.
So I started watching Tony Hawk, the Hawk versus Wolf, that podcast. And lately I've been watching the 9 Club. I think the 9 Club was first. I'm not sure.
That's fair. But Aaron, when did you start skating?
When did I start? I never started. I just always was.
Not an answer.
When did I start? Many, many moons ago. I was 14. I started going into high school.
I wasn't even born yet.
I remember it was a frantic. That is awesome. I remember frantically trying to find skateboard clothing for school that first year of high school because I was now a skater and I didn't want to look like a poser, which probably made me look like even more of a poser because I didn't know what the heck was going on. But Gordon Smith was right down the road from us in Miramar, and so I went over there and bought a bunch of clothes at discount because they had a big sale every year.
I'll have to look at that podcast. Aaron, you're accentuating your highlights with white. Are you doing a value sketch and then painting to glaze over your white with colors?
Nope. No, because this is actually going to be white. So, I mean, technically yes, but no. So I put in some blue shades to just kind of give it a little bit of color, and I'll probably hit some stuff a little bit later on. And I'm gonna hit it with white again after I do these highlights to kind of soften them a little bit. I've never actually done white this way, so we're gonna find out if this works. Maybe I have done white this way. I don't know. It's all a blur at some point. But I'm going to be doing like the same type of thing when I get to the red, because I'm going to paint it dark red, paint white over it, and then glaze red back over it. So again, just trying to go fast. I'm hoping this white part though will be the longest out of everything, and then everything else will be super, super easy.
Sock says, Aaron, how many figures do you think you've painted?
7. Since yesterday.
Million.
7 million Brazilian.
That's a hard number to like...
To process?
Yeah, like... Well, I think it's a hard number... I don't know.
7 is a hard number?
No, babe. The amount of
Oh.
Miniatures that you painted. Oh my god. King Falls AM was a favorite. Aw. I'll have to look that one up too. Millions.
$1 million.
Look at that booty.
He does. He has a really nice butt.
Right? Look at it. You know how I do the little grabby hands to your butt sometimes?
Yeah.
That would be like.
And then I call HR. I'm like, listen.
There is no HR.
You are the HR.
I am the HR.
Yeah. Can you tell yourself?
It's America's butt. America has a nice butt.
That's right. I'm gonna give him that ghetto booty.
Sometimes we just don't have a question of the day. It just happens. Sox is a busy man.
He doesn't play around.
That's right.
I tell you.
Dallas! We were talking about the booty on the model.
Yeah.
And that's when you decided to come in.
Sam Wilson's a good looking
Look at it. Tush.
dude. Oops. Oh yeah. Now the pressure's really on.
How's it going, Dallas? Sam is handsome.
Dallas, I need a stand. I need a. We'll go WWF style. Tap me in. Gotta get out of here.
Don't mess up.
Yeah, don't mess. Thanks. No pressure at all.
Your hands get super shaky.
Yeah. Super duper. Lights over here.
We're doing great. Oh, tell her we said hello.
Hello.
We're just
Moving
working
and grooving.
and stressing. Letting our grass get too tall.
That's right. We don't play around. Dallas, we don't play around. Is he still at work?
Huh?
Is he still at work? It's
Probably.
literally like 5 o'clock there, huh?
Yeah, it's 5:45. I don't know. Maybe not. Are you still at work? No. Because he's there with Kelly, so probably at
Well,
home.
maybe Kelly stalks him at work. I don't know.
No.
I don't know how that works.
Our next show, Gen Con?
Yep.
Yeah, Gen Con. He says he's got to pick his squad still. And he is off work.
Nice. I just got off work too. feel like I'm right back at work. How'd that happen?
Beep.
I have to do this because otherwise I can't talk about anything I'm doing.
True.
Good times.
Also, by the way, we officially have a question of the day in the Discord. So, FYI.
What's Aaron painting tonight?
Kelly! Welcome.
Kelly.
Stalking your chat. Have to get back and finish this armor model for the weekend. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.
Keep it real. Keep on keeping on. You think if I gave him like white shorts here, that would look weird? It would look like he's wearing a diaper or something.
Oh, do it and then put brown poop stains on his butt.
Yeah, I don't. So I don't know if that will work out so well for it. Like,
Why?
that would be funny. Actually, I had an idea, but it's kind of complicated and maybe not the best idea. But so when your guy gets knocked down the first time, he comes back
He
as
gets
like
back up
damaged,
again.
damaged dude, right? What if I painted up like a pristine guy for at the start, and then I painted one with like ripped holes in his pants and all that stuff, but then I have to paint two of everything, and that might not work out as well. But
We did teach
That would be
at
super
Adepticon.
cool.
Sorry, babe, I didn't have to interrupt.
that's okay.
We did teach at Adepticon. It was great.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I don't remember much. We taught a bunch of classes. That's all I remember.
It was our most amount of classes we've ever taught.
Yeah. That
Most
I
amount of
do,
students too.
I do remember that. I did miss Sunday.
Yep. I don't know where she
Completely.
was.
I was not sober when I woke up.
She wasn't sober when I got home.
I was sober when you got home.
Ish.
That was not a good day. I regretted all of my decisions. Also, now I really want Captain Crunch. That shit, like, cuts up the inside of your mouth, but it's so good.
I feel like I need some darker color here. This new satin black from Procro. Uh-huh. It's funny, I actually picked up some regular black at the booth. I haven't used any of it because I've just been using their satin black. It's the best stuff ever.
Yeah. Ooh, peanut butter Captain Crunch. That sounds good. We had roasted broccoli and grilled chicken.
It was delicious.
It was super good. Crunch berries were good too. Oh my god, Honey Nut Cheerios are so freaking good. I love Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay, so don't hate me, but for some reason I love. Oh, Fruity Pebbles are good too. So are Fruit Loops, but I love Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran's super good.
It's so good. It's so unhealthy, but it's so good.
It's totally healthy. There's raisins in it.
Yeah, it's not how that works. Cinnamon Chex. I don't think I ever tried. I'm kind of weird about, like, I don't know about cinnamon in my cereal. Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, yes, all day. Or what's the other? There's another cinnamon cereal.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No. Golden Grams.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good too.
Oh yeah.
But that's about it. So I tell myself about dark chocolate. It's a healthy food. It is healthy. When I was a kid, they had a recipe for hot buttered O's on the side of the Honey Nut Cheerio box. Butter and salt in a skillet, add Honey Nut
delicious.
That does kind of sound really good.
Put me in, coach.
But that's super funny. I'd probably try it. Not gonna lie. Okay, perfect. Aaron's got to eat his 2 boxes of cereal that are in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He has plain Rice Krispie and what's the other one?
Plain.
They're not Honey Nut. They're just plain
Cheerios. Yeah.
Dry ass Cheerios. The cardboard.
That's what they're called.
Brand. The cardboard kind.
Cardboard.
So my parents would always get the like off-brand of not Honey Nut Cheerios, just the off-brand of regular Cheerios.
Oh, so even worse.
I know. And then I would just take sugar and just sprinkle it on top of my cereal. Because I tried to make it sweet. What else was I supposed to do? It was gross.
I think my parents used to get Rice Krispies, and then we would just, we'd douse them in sugar.
Oh, we would do the same thing with Rice Krispies too.
Good times.
Yep.
Man, this is like...
There's no color on this at all.
On what?
There's no blue anywhere.
In the model I'm painting?
Yeah.
I know.
Are you just doing grayscale?
No.
I'm not gonna lie, that would actually be kind of cool.
It would be cool, but then I'd be doing, I'd be copying Anthony, and he would come after me like a spider monkey.
Oh, I didn't know that he did grayscale.
No, he does grayscale first, and then he paints over it, but
Oh.
it would be funny. I should be like, hey, Anthony, check it out.
I'm done.
Look at my new style.
Fruity marshmallow Krispies? What is that? What's the Lucky Charms? Those were my favorite cereal growing up, but we very rarely got them because they were always more expensive.
You know what was the best cereal ever made? Not going to tell you.
Why?
Oh. Sugar Smacks.
Oh my god! Yes!
Yes! And then if they sat in your kitchen for too long, they turned into a brick.
Yes!
And you would beat them on the ground or something, because it's just like, I've got to eat it.
Or
it's
you
so good.
grab a handful of them and just eat it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So,
Yeah. You
parents-
didn't even need milk.
My parents would never buy them. We only got those when I went to my grandparents' house.
Oh.
So my nanny would keep them in stock. I love Sugar Smacks. They're so freaking good.
Then I wasn't a big fan of Lucky Charms, but when we moved into Caitlin's house, when I first moved out here, for some reason I got on a Lucky Charms kick, and it was glorious.
And I wish you were, well, I know you can't, but...
You want Lucky Charms?
I just want like a small little bitty box of Lucky Charms.
Itty bitty box.
Yeah, just like the 1 serving size.
Just a little bitty box. I swear to God, this paint job will make sense eventually.
At some point in life.
At some point, you will think to yourself,
I'm watching it right now, Zox. Oh my gosh. That's super funny. Also, I really want to make these fried Cheerios now. We might die. Like, heart attack. But it may be worth it. It's only a 1/4 cup of butter.
sounds delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, now I want Welcome to the 80s. I bet they'd be good on ice cream. Oh, they probably would be. I have ice cream. Maybe I'll have some ice cream.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, there I go.
And where you go, I might follow.
I would hope so. I hope you wouldn't just leave me. That would be sad.
After seeing that guy doing all the base jumping today, I totally want to try that.
No, you are not. Lost your mind?
No, I don't think so.
I think you have. I don't know if y'all have seen the story on, what was his name? Johnny Strange? Was that his name?
I don't know.
Yeah. He was 23 when he passed. He was a base jumper. Wingsuit base jumper. And did not go
He
well.
base jumped for sure. Man, you gotta do what you love. That was weird how they were explaining it. It's like a worse addiction than like heroin or something. I can't imagine.
Yeah. Yes.
Must be like the adrenaline rush of just flying through the air. Something like that. I was watching some YouTube videos on gameplay and stuff, and that's why I chose Sam here as my alternate, because he actually seemed pretty cool in game.
Probably is.
Probably.
I think you're gonna win.
You think?
I have no idea. I'm just trying to be
We
very
will
positive.
destroy Dallas.
I'm just trying to be very positive for you.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
That's what?
Very kind of you.
I tried.
When we get several months down the line and I haven't won a single game, then we'll be like, oh.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this is not going to end well. Hey, I never said I could play the game good. I just want to play the game.
Makes sense.
At the end of the day, I just want to have some cool models on the table. So hopefully that all works out.
I'm sure it will.
All right.
Be positive.
Always positive.
Always positivo.
Okay. Let's see if we can pull this off now. Switch to our Liquitex. Come on now. The only problem with these droppers is sometimes as it gets lower and lower in the container, it's hard to get out. Okay.
Just wait, I have Dev brewing something for me. Oh no.
I will destroy you. Let the games begin.
Is that how it's gonna
I'm kind of stoked. This will be like a game no one else has played before, and we get to our scenario, I guess. So I'm guessing no one else will have played it before, except for the devs.
be? Kelly said ominous laughter throughout the Pacific Northwest.
May have done this shield backwards of how I should have done it, but we'll find out. At least it's just a shield. It's not that big of a deal.
I don't know.
I don't know either. How many Captain Americas has Dallas painted?
I don't know.
80.
Facts you should know. There's a Lucky Charms treats recipe. Oh yeah, I have absolutely had a Lucky Charms treats before, and it's 10,000 times better than a Rice Krispie treat. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
They do sell Fruity Pebble treats at Buc-ee's. I have also had that one. Oh my god. It's killing me. Killing the smalls.
When did you have Fruity Pebbles treats at Buc-ee's?
I didn't have, we got Fruity Pebbles treats.
Did we?
Oh, maybe you didn't.
Yeah. I think you
I didn't go to Buc-ee's without you.
I think you did.
No, I didn't.
That one day you were gone for like 13 hours. I think you drove to Buc-ee's.
What are you talking about?
Drove back. And didn't tell me.
No. You know better than that. Especially
You
from
were
like
you barely make it out of the
full-blown panic.
neighborhood.
Just from the full-blown panic attack of me getting out of the neighborhood today, I think you know better. Dallas said I have painted about 8 Captain Americas and maybe 30 Spider-Mans.
Is that it? Okay, that's pretty impressive.
Kelly said Aaron's went missing for not sketchy reasons.
Yeah.
Pre-table intercept. Sometimes you just gotta have some barbecue tots and a Fruity Pebble treat. Exactly.
That's right.
They also have like the best breakfast burritos. You remember when we got the breakfast burritos?
No.
How do you not remember that? Remember
I'm
Avery?
just kidding. Yeah, of course I remember.
Oh, okay.
You don't unremember stuff like that.
Okay, good.
Ever.
Or the dill pickle pork rinds.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh, those were so good. Now my mouth is watering.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Make sure you're on the screen.
Make sure you're on screen.
Mark, mark, mark.
I don't believe in being on screen.
I can tell.
Actually, as soon as I have fun, it's all bets are off.
With what?
painting. I hit the zone, and I stop thinking about being on screen, and I just paint.
Oh, yeah.
That's the bummer part. See, what's going on with his fancy pants here? Of
What do
course.
you mean?
Okay. I'm jumping between the MCP version and then one I found online of just a picture of Sam Wilson, which is awesome. But neither of them answered my question. So.
Oh.
He has like this little pocket right here that could be another color, but it looks like it's just blue in both.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Like that.
Good news is, if you don't finish tonight, we can do another stream tomorrow for you to finish.
Very true.
AKA, if I get too tired and can't chat anymore in like 2 hours, we can resume tomorrow.
Just go forever. Never stop painting.
You have to stop at some point.
Possibly.
I really want cereal. Kelly, this is your fault.
Nothing's stopping you.
From eating cardboard?
Oh, from eating cereal.
Babe, the
What?
only cereals we have is... Both of them, I'm pretty sure,
Or about as stale as
are
anything.
stale. I mean, I guess I could just make oatmeal. It's like hot cereal. Not crunchy at all.
Yes, you could.
I could send you cereal. I mean, at that point, I could just Walmart Plus order me some, but...
With our weed remover tool.
Yeah. That one's gonna have to wait until I get paid, because that one's not like $4. We keep our stale cereal in the pantry next to the stale crackers and the 8 cans of sardines.
That's what kids are for, right, Dallas? Stale cereal.
Oh my god. We don't have a pantry. We have a cabinet that's in the garage. Our stale cereal sits on top of the refrigerator because we're real classy. Let's have some oatmeal and butter and sprinkle with sugar and put it on your ice cream. That's a lot of work, Kelly. Cereal cannot go stale in my house. What if it's plain Rice Krispies and plain Cheerios?
Plain Jane. Cereal.
Because those are the only kinds of cereal that you can eat. The non-fun kind. I love cereal. Smash a box of plain Rice Krispies. Somehow, I feel like that is accurate. Me too. I don't know what I want. doing a really good job, babe.
You think so?
Yes. Why else would I have said you were doing a real good job?
I don't know. Just trying to.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you that to make you feel better about yourself.
Oh, really? Sounds
Really?
a little bit devious there.
I would never do that.
Never, ever. Huh?
Never, ever, ever. If you guys want to stop by, I'm grilling pickle apple cider brine chicken and corn on the cob. Oh my god.
Who's doing that?
Kelly. That sounds delicious. My mouth is watering. Also, I need that recipe because I now want to make that. I will probably be the only one eating it, but that sounds delicious.
That's right.
That's okay. You ain't gotta eat it.
I ain't gotta eat it. I ain't gotta eat it.
You're really cute.
This is like a super fiddly section.
You're super cute.
Who approved this?
Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah. All right. Okay. Never mind. I'll get
Thank
through it.
you.
It'll be okay.
I bet it does. The vinegar in them, yeah, helps break down the chicken. God, that sounds so good. My mouth is.
I heard at that point you don't even have to cook the chicken. It like cooks itself.
No, you have to cook it. That's gross. Mister, I cook my chicken perfectly.
Yeah, I do. I do actually.
You thought I was going to say something bad, didn't
Yeah.
you?
I was about to tell you that I purposely undercooked the chicken tonight, but
You did not.
I
You cooked
didn't.
it perfectly.
I did not.
My chat froze and I thought Zoc said honey nut cheese. I mean, maybe. I did know that you can buy gallon jugs of pickle juice. You can also buy it from grocery stores here.
They even sometimes put pickles in the pickle juice.
No, you can buy a jug of pickle juice from the grocery store.
That was supposed to be a joke. It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay. I'm.
Sorry, that went over my head.
Yeah. I feel like I picked the most tedious model for the first one.
You did. Why did you do that?
Because I wanted to paint this one. I was like, this one's super freaking cool. Here's the problem with this project is all the models are so cool. Like, the more of them I paint, the more of them I'm like, okay, forget the old team. What's the new team?
Yeah. What? How do you not have sour in the grocery stores? Like the mix.
They don't have a sweet and sour mix?
Yeah, like how?
Like for drinks?
Yeah, for like whiskey sour.
That's weird.
So like how? Does the North just like not believe in
They just drink it straight.
sour things? Everyone thinks I'm crazy here. You need to mix it yourself? How? This in Minnesota? That is insane to me. Pacific Northwest also has no idea what grits are. Do I need to send you some grits? Lemon juice, lime juice, seltzer, and sugar. Oh my god. Like, you literally... I mean, I bet it's super tasty, but also that's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't go through all that trouble. I would just drink the whiskey. Screw the sour part. I'm just gonna send Dallas and Kelly just a big box of grits.
Here's your care package.
Yeah.
Grits manifestation. What if the back of him was just black and white? That would be pretty cool.
Would it be?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That was a trick question. Glad you didn't fail
okay.
it.
Yeah, paint that tush.
This is the lower leg, but you're welcome.
Oh, okay. Thought it was booty time.
Yeah. Give him his two-tone booty.
That's what they call him. Mr. Two-Tone Booty.
That's right.
There's very little brandy here too. I guess it's just me and little old ladies drinking it. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of brandy. But that's super funny. Oh my gosh. My booty is quite monotone. Thanks, Docs. Thanks for that mental image.
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone is thinking of your booty.
I like it. Okay. That was incredible.
You're incredible.
I already know. You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh my gosh. My favorite paint job I ever did was a troll butt. Not great content, but the color transitions were on point. So Kelly, funny story. My favorite paint job was she wasn't a troll. She was a orc. It was an orc lady with a nice butt, and I painted the crap out of that tush.
For like a year.
It literally took me the longest time, and I spent so much time on her butt.
You got a gold with that, though.
I did get a gold with
That was
that.
pretty awesome.
So that was kind of worth it, but that booty.
Every time I saw you painting that thing, that was back when we were
always
long distance dating. It was completely different every time I saw it.
yes.
I was like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to stop. That looks great.
Yeah. Yep.
Starting to look cute.
Just cute.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, how cute. This was the last mini I painted using the old French mini painting method for super tiny crosshatch, almost clear paint. It took months. Oh my god. I can only imagine.
That is the way I learned to paint. Well, not necessarily crosshatch, but very, very slow. And then if you messed up, you were screwed because there was really no way to fix it. But if I need to blend something out good, I know how to do it. So I guess it wasn't completely
A waste.
a waste.
Yep, that's exactly right. Oh.
I'm going the non-French way of little lines, but much thicker. No paint thinning. Makes my heart happy.
You make my heart happy.
Well, then I did a good job, I guess.
You did. Congratulations.
Winner,
You
winner.
get a gold star.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Looks great, not worth the time usually. People like you guys have figured out some better ideas. Yeah.
Looks very regal, like he's about to jump up in the air.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, that probably is what he is doing, but maybe go a little bit more saturated. It's crazy saturation things, you know.
Yep.
I can't remember how the light was in their booth, but you always got to account for bad lighting with your miniatures.
True. You gotta make things pop.
Was that my first mentor? He used to Jeremy Bonamont. He's a French painter, really, really good. He would be painting, and then he'd put the model under the table and look at it for a while. I'm like, what the heck is he doing? He was checking to see what it looked like in really bad light.
Mm-hmm.
Also, maybe he just wanted to look at his pants or something. I don't know. I don't know what all was going on there, but
He's gonna bust through some cool looking low clouds and fight space things.
that's right.
Probably.
He's gonna break into a 40K game and
Yeah.
hey, I'm here.
Oh.
They're like, you're wrong genre.
Yeah. Also, I tried to get up out of my chair, and I, for some reason, had the feeling like I had a seatbelt on, and so I tried to take a seatbelt off.
Oh, well, there you go.
You chose me, so
I did.
that's on you.
I think I got the better end of the deal. Because you got stuck with me.
I mean,
Yeah, but... Okay.
nothing wrong with that.
All right. Let's do the part that I want to do. So we're going to go... It's like the air pressure changed or something, and like all these paints are volcanoing on me. Like when I open them, the paint just comes out. That's no fun. I think we might actually be able to do this. I could be wrong, but I could be right. So the trick with dark skin is it gets darker, it gets more saturated. So that's the direction we want to go. I'm also using some of these new Signature Series paints from Procro. These are the Flameon ones. Not only are they good for... Oh, see that? It's like popping out. Not only good for in and M, but they're also good for just flesh.
What?
They're all shades of like brown and yellowish brown and stuff. The Flameon set from Procro. I think that works for now.
Hello, Spader. They said, do you also play MCP?
Do I?
Uh-huh.
I've played 2 games, and I'm super stoked on it. That sounds really awful. But maybe I played 3 games.
You played more than just 2, because you played some with John, too.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, wait, does this... How the heck... What is going on here? It's a super fun game. I don't get out of the house very much, so that's part of my problem. But I discovered here locally there's a couple guys. My buddy Sliced Bread is like the MCP guy here locally. And so I've been learning from him, basically. But it's a super fun game. And once like, the one thing I found is, like, at first I wasn't doing anything, but I also wasn't using all the special abilities on the cards and stuff. It was like, once I figured those out, oh my gosh. It was awesome.
So, long story short, yes. He does play MCP. How's it going, Spader?
I'm actually really disappointed. There's not much of a face here to paint.
Oh.
He's got... I mean...
You got this, baby.
Got glasses. And he's got like a bodysuit over half of him.
Do you need your optimizer?
Already got it.
Okay, good.
Don't tell me what to do.
You almost made me spit yogurt. It's going well. I felt like painting tonight, but I didn't feel like getting everything out, so I'm living vicariously at the moment.
Nice.
That is fair.
Well, thank you for coming and visiting with us, because
Absolutely.
otherwise we just have to sit here and talk to Dallas all evening, and that's like, I mean, a lot of fun, but you know.
Stop.
Is Dodge still in the chat?
Huh?
Is Dodge still here, or did he jet?
Dodge, are you still here?
These
No,
nuts.
did you really follow Spader?
Got him! Got him!
Yep, he's still here.
Okay. Do you play MCP Dodge? I can't remember. He was painting all the Panda Cult stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've had actually a few of my students. This was a couple years ago that actually had quite a few. Well, I still do. That are all painting MCP stuff, like contests and stuff. There's Bushido. Had a really good one in the Worthy competition. A couple good ones.
She said I don't. I've been close to buying the box set a couple of times, but no.
What is
Dallas said I'm no fun.
Dallas is the fun V. He's
He is.
part of me's tempted to do.
The models are awesome, so I totally get that. Spader has the models. Doesn't play, but it has the models. The
Yeah.
core set.
Which core set? The new one or the old one? Or both?
Original core set.
Original?
Mhm.
So I had the original core set, and it's like everything else in my life. I was all excited about them, took them out, built them, and then work happens, and I don't get to do anything for myself. But obviously, I painted a couple things out of that core set. I did her. She's pretty awesome. Black Widow. And nothing else. There you go. That sounds really bad.
That's as far as you get.
And that's where the story ends. But I did do, so I have the Hulk. This was one that I did for a miniature monthly video a couple years ago. Sort of a start to finish thing. But I want to play with him. I actually played with him against my buddy Sliced Bread. And he did pretty good until he died violently. But
that was funny.
he definitely did his job. Like, he was rocking. And then I've got Hulkbuster Iron Man. And then, so I need to do one other Iron Man for my list. Unless I switch him with this guy, which he's actually coming together pretty good. So I don't know. And then I've got the other Captain America. And I just need to finish this shield. So I'm doing okay. I mean, I got technically 4 models almost done.
You're doing great.
Rock and roll taco.
Don't be hard on yourself. Also, I just had a yogurt and it was really good.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know. Thank you for acknowledging.
Thank you for thanking me.
Thank you for thanking me for thanking you.
I was listening to something. Oh, it was a YouTube video on that LA bank robbery. And
Yeah.
at the end, like, you know how YouTubers are always like overthinking because they want
Oh,
followers and stuff. The guy literally said thank you like 5 or 6 times in a row for the same, like, he's like, and I just want to say thank you to everybody, blah, blah, blah. And he started talking, and then he forgot that he had thanked everybody. She's like, and thank you everybody for, he did it like over and over. And I was like sitting there, I'm like, when's he going to figure it out? And he never did. It was cool. He just kept thanking everybody. He was just super thankful. Where I'll start getting crazy pants. Yeah, I highly recommend you actually play some games because it's super fun. I mean, it's okay, not gonna lie, like at first I was reading the rule book and I'm like, I have no clue what's going on here. But then I played a game and it was actually much simpler than I guess I had made it out to in my head. So good times.
Dallas said start getting crazy pants.
That's right.
You're already crazy pants. So I think if tomorrow, I don't know why I was, never mind. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan.
My brain was going in 8 different directions. I know there is at least 1 or 2 people in my area that have models. I don't think they play though. They might. Or they may be interested in learning how to play.
Yeah, I mean, you could do you could hold a paint night at your house or at the
Oh, yeah,
local
good
game
idea.
store. Like a lot of the game stores will let you paint in them, you know, as long as you're not slinging paint all over everything. And that's always like a way to kind of build a community a little bit. And if you guys are all into the painting part of it, that's even better, because you know. The guy Sliced Bread that I've been playing with here, everything's painted, like completely. So I think I had to borrow a model for our game, and it was painted. So pretty cool. And I think he told me he has every single model except for 7. And basically when he gets a model, he paints it. So pretty impressive collection for sure.
Kelly's right. It's a good game to teach people minis or miniature gaming fast and not a ton of rules. Plus paying like 10 minis versus 75.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Warhammer is, I feel like that's like the main one at most game stores now.
Yeah. It always has been.
Or always has been, yeah.
But I think doing like smaller games like this has gotten a lot more popular in the last few years. So. So the other thing, like I love 40K. Like that was the first game I was into. I love Space Marines, all that stuff. But like, you know, the terrain's all similar. It's like grimdark and everything. And one thing that I really like about Marvel is it's all like modern scenery, and that kind of brings a different aesthetic to the table, which is pretty cool. So I did an experiment. I changed the black hair is actually a little bit blue. It's blacky browny blue, because his face is going to be really warm. So
That'll be neat.
so it'll be like a little bit of a contrast there.
Cool hair and warm tones
in
of the
theory.
skin.
I mean, it's just barely blue. It just looks black on the model, but I know it's a little blue.
I think that's neat. I like that you play with colors.
Well, Dallas was messaging me on the side telling me, you need to put some blue in his
Is
hair.
that what he's doing?
No, I'm just kidding.
He's just yelling at you on the side.
You're doing it all wrong!
You're
Listen.
holding your paintbrush weird.
Listen, I know this is your personal model, but
Yeah.
we have standards. Oh my goodness.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I think it's going to be super interesting because you got Anthony Wing, who has a very particular style, and Matt DiPietro has his own. He has his style. We're going to have I think 3 very, very different armies. I mean, other than the physical figures are different, but. Mix that color I don't have here. Or do I? I do. What do you know?
Look at that.
What do you know?
Dallas says, and I have some ideas for conversions.
Was Dallas here when I talked about my idea to do like wounded versions of everybody?
Oh, I
don't think he was. I don't think he was here yet. So Dallas, I had this idea. It might be too convoluted, but like, you know, when you start the game, your guy's good, and then he gets knocked down, and then he gets back up, and then he's damaged, right? Do people do like damaged versions of all these models? Like I could do this guy like pristine, and then paint him again and have tears in his pants, and maybe he's a little bit bloodied or something. You know, I don't know. Do people do that, or is it like? Nobody does I know at that point you got to buy a second version of the model, but I mean, come on, you're not like my army's 10 models. You know, it's not that bad.
Kelly said people should do that.
I think it'd be super cool. I mean, it makes sense.
Says, I don't think I have seen an entire roster with injured versions converted, but that would be amazing. Well, now you gotta do it, babe.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
I don't think. I mean, I think it'd be okay, right?
Yeah. Of course it will be okay. Why wouldn't it be?
So one thing I'm realizing here, painting these models, is I might need to change up my camera for next time, because I can't get close enough to the model. Like,
Okay.
like as far as like it focusing, where like
Oh.
I'm not gonna hold it up like 2 feet off the desk
Yeah.
every time I'm.
Well, you can do that just to refocus. They don't have to see like the super detail as the whole
Yeah.
time you're painting.
True. I don't want Dallas stealing my ideas either.
Oh my God! Stop. He says you have a year.
to change the camera.
No, to doing the conversions.
Oh yeah. No. I'm seriously, Dallas. I'm a little bit tempted. We'll see how it goes.
You should do it. Kelly said, still the most epic Warhammer moment was when someone took an orc into a narrative event and gave it battle scars and tattoos in between rounds. That is pretty badass.
That's awesome. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, like if, I know it probably has nothing to do with the comic book lore, but if there was like, I don't know, something caused them to morph and change in, like get tentacles or something, so you'd have like this guy would have a tentacle arm or something eventually, or I don't know. That's probably crazy talk, but.
I don't think so.
Here's the deal. So I did the red on this. So I'm trying to make them different for sure. So I probably gotta go a little higher on the highlights there, but at the same time he definitely has more of like a I don't want to call it a denim look, but he has kind of denim-y blue, and I kind of dig that actually. But also it makes it like if they're both playing at the same time, like you don't get confused, because me, I get easily confused.
You do.
I do.
That is truths. Dallas said you could venomize your entire roster. That would be really cool. Turn all of your entire roster into like
Agents of
Venom.
Venom or whatever.
no Venom.
Oh.
Oh, he's not. He may not know.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Do you not know who Venom is?
It's the dude he has like a big old tongue.
I'm actually really surprised that you knew that. Yes.
You know why I know that? Because when I went to the game store that one time and I was painting there, this kid came up. He's the only person who talked to me at the game store, and he whips out his Venom, and he started showing it to me.
I bet he
He's
did.
like,
Never mind. I'm sorry.
oh my gosh.
Sorry.
He was at least 21, okay? But oh my gosh, we're going to get in so much trouble.
They do often come back more badass on the card flip side, so beat up and angry or
Yeah,
beat up and stronger would make sense.
I think that would be super cool.
Venomize Doctor Strange.
I'm actually surprised some crackhead hobby guy hasn't done that. Like, I'm like seriously, like
That's actually really cool. And super creepy. like you'd also have to do a lot of like sculpting and shit.
Yeah, you'd have to. Well, yeah, it would all depend.
Also, I like the fact that I'm getting a Marvel ad right now.
Do you know how many ads I've gotten for weed pullers?
For what? Oh, weed pullers?
Yeah. Swear to God, anything you say,
Well,
suddenly there's like a million ads.
we've been talking about getting the weeds out of the backyard for like a month. Not really. It's been
True.
a little bit.
The funny thing was, is it steered us in the right direction for what we needed to get. So I guess it's not all
Yeah.
bad. Like, yeah, remember how I want to do this, his wings.
The pause between weed and pullers was too long. I think he may have done that on purpose.
Just trying to be as neat as possible so I don't have to do extra work. If you're wondering, I'm kind of jumping between my darker color and the lighter version of the color, or brighter version of the color.
Dallas said, get that injured versions going. That would be mind blowing.
Alright, I see what I can do.
You should do it.
So here's probably how that will go down. I will finish up my roster first. so I have a roster.
Yes.
Could you imagine? I've got like 3 characters but I have the injured version and I have like a semi-injured version. But not actually enough models to play the game. That would suck. That sounds like about what I would do too. We'll have the broke versions of all the models. You know what's weird? Liz?
Yep,
I paint miniatures for a living.
that is true.
Like, which one of us when we were kids was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna not be a firefighter and just go paint miniatures.
I don't see the problem here.
Shoot, I was like 35 and I was like, there's no way I would ever do that for a living. And here we are.
Yep. Kelly said there's some great hobbyists posting MCP stuff, but it's still a smaller community. Lots of room for hobby innovation that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah, well, let's
That is true.
see if we can do something like that. I think that would be fun, for one. I mean, it gives you... Like, so let's say you painted your Iron Man or something. You're like, I really enjoyed painting this model. You know, like, I'll paint another version of it, but, like, we just painted a different color scheme or something. Like, no, you ding it up and make it super cool. And, like, I mean, even, like, for Iron Man, it doesn't even have to be, like, you could just have like all scratched up and everything. So.
Are you gonna make him really dusty?
Who?
Dirty? Like his clothes?
Do you want me to?
America? Like the bottoms of his pants and stuff? Like he's been like trudging through mud and shit?
Yeah, sure.
That would be kind of pretty.
I can make it like his shoes, like he had just stepped on some bubble gum and there's like bubble gum stringing down to the ground.
Oh, that would be cool, actually.
It's like, hey, that would be the messed up version of him. Like, you know, he got knocked out and he got back up and he was like bubble gum on his feet.
Or toilet paper?
Toilet paper might be cool.
That would be super funny.
Okay, let me see what. Okay, so the other picture I was looking at does actually have blue on the wings. So maybe we could do. So, lighter red there, darker red up there. Let's see this one. I don't know if it's realistic or not, but I always make wings typically a little darker, closer to the body, because then it makes the body show up better.
Kelly said snip off the wing bits. They're thin and they'd be fairly easy to mess up with snips.
Oh my gosh, yeah, just like all torn up, like they're just beat to snot.
Yeah.
Shoot, now I just want to do that.
You can't with this version. This one's
So-
gonna be like your nice pristine one.
So coming up in the hot, yeah, I know, but I want to get over this one and start doing that one.
Yeah.
The Top Dog. They're like, didn't that guy just come in and buy that set? Now he's buying it again. So I really want to. So this is my other possible alternate. He came in the same set as Sam Wilson, and this model is super cool. But this would be another one that'd be super cool, all beat up, like I could have, because I think the little caps on his knee pads are separate, so you could have them like, you know, like not off completely, but just sort of broken up and everything.
You have one like hang by wire.
Yeah, I think that would be super, super rad. Like his helmet could be just all scratched up and everything, and
Bird shit just everywhere.
yeah, definitely the bird shit. I wasn't really thinking of that, but yeah, sometimes when you get knocked down, the birds just come over
They
and
just poop on you.
they just poop on you.
Oh well, they're already down in the dumps. It's gonna take a shit on the parade.
I think if that happened to me, knowing my mentality on life and everything, I'd just be like, that figures.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you would say.
All right, moving on. I'd make gunpowder out of the bird guano.
Oh, that's gross.
It is gross. But provocative.
Nope, that's not the correct word. Dallas said I need to paint a new War Machine. In the comics, there's a time when Frank Castle, the Punisher, takes the War Machine armor and goes wild. He paints the skull on the armor and everything.
Oh, that's super cool. That would be one of those, like you could paint this guy 5 different ways, you know, like. They should have a set that's just like 5 Punishers, but all in different.
Oh yeah.
This is me being lazy, Dallas. Gets you guys to do all the work, and then other people can enjoy it too. Though I'm cool with that. It would definitely have to be different poses though, because that would look weird if they were all exactly posed the same. So this guy was as difficult to paint as I thought, but I'm glad I did him first because I don't have to do him again. And if I do him again, he's going to have messed up wings, so there won't be as much wing to paint.
Sell me on new brushes. I need something other than Winsor & Newton.
I like the Raphaels,
84.
and that's as far as I got.
Yep.
As far as like a really good brush. So what don't you like about Winsor Newtons?
8404.
Okay, so I wonder.
They keep not holding points.
So the Raphaels have like a really wicked point on them. That's what I really like about them. So I know like the Winsor Newtons are a little bit more rounded tipped. But some people like that. Like I have friends that don't like Raphaels at all. But they love the...
He said, I love Winsor & Newton, fat bellies and tight tips.
I love them for the same reason. Anywho. Back to beat up Sam Wilson.
Dallas set me up for that one.
Yeah.
Set himself up for that one.
Oh, yeah. If you want like a better tip though, the Raphaels are actually really good for that. Actually, I'm getting close to having to do another Raphael order. Seems like it's too fast, but I've been doing a lot of commissions lately.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the funny thing. I think the brushes wear out way faster when you're army painting or when you have to paint a lot of models with quicker brush strokes. Like it just seems like they wear out really quick.
He said he's going to have Tony order him some. Have a good night, Dodge. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could give him the white underwear right here. I forgot to paint that part.
You could. I'm telling you. And you can have...
Hey, you know what? It doesn't look so bad, though. I'm down.
I wouldn't. On this one. But maybe the next one. You give him a diaper. The back. You
All right.
make
All
it
right.
look like
All
you
right.
shit himself.
Is that? This is where I
Just
go.
go sideways.
I go sideways with things.
Dallas said, I like that blue.
Which blue? The blue of this guy?
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's no other blue, is there? So, duh. I like this blue too. Like I wasn't quite sure at the start of this. Part of that maybe is because I'm streaming. Oh man, how did I got the wrong color going now. Like if I just sat down at the dinner table, I'd just start painting this guy, and it would just happen. It feels different streaming, so I don't know. All right, so that's that. That's that. So I'm not really sure. Like Anthony wants to stream. I haven't really talked to Matt, but I know he was talking about streaming a while ago. So I'm not sure if they're going to just do stuff on their own channels, which is cool, or if they want to do stuff with me, or I could do stuff on their channel and they could do stuff on my channel. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I think it'll be pretty cool. Either way.
Are his gloves supposed to be red?
They're white in my alternate picture, so
Okay.
that's. Yeah, I'm just gonna go white on those. And I think his belt's blue, but so
I mean, it's your model.
it
You
is
can
my
paint
model,
it
but
however you want to.
I'm trying to just pick the stuff like kind of what other people did that I really like, but then also maybe I throw in my own little spice.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got like, he has white goggles in this one. I wonder if should I do white? A little blue and the red never hurt, right?
Yeah. Exactly. A little purplish.
Little bitty purple. Part of it is too, though. This guy's so small. I need contrast between some of these parts. So if everything's exactly like this photo I'm looking at, looks good in the photo, but it might not be so hot in real life. But we'll try it.
Well, you also still have the dark line stuff too, so.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think anybody dark lines anymore. Just
they
kidding.
do.
That was a joke.
Oh.
Define your miniature well.
Dallas said small.
These guys are huge. Yeah. Okay, relative.
Yeah.
I was just painting a much larger figure. Okay.
Kelly said, "Follow your heart. It's your mini."
I'm flying. Whoa. He looks cool. I like him. I think we could be friends.
Could you be?
Me, I don't know.
Okay. We have an hour left.
Oh, dude, I am
You're rocking.
rocking. I am literally rocking. Okay. Like how I pull a color out and then don't use it.
Move the model over.
Oops. Sorry.
Dallas says oh my god, I can't read. My goal with MCP is 1 to 3 hours per mini.
Yeah, so I'm so this dude was half of a football game. So that's what, an hour and a half, and then I spent probably another hour and a half cleaning him up a little bit. So he's at 3. She was like 2. No, let's not talk about the Hulk. It was a lot more.
Yeah, okay,
But
now
I also won I won a little bit plus, right? These are my guys, so so I'm thinking at max, like get him to a point where I'm like, okay, this is like I know what it's going to end up like, in 2 to 3 hours. So exactly same thing, and then maybe I give it the +1 in the next 3 hours.
Yeah, you're going plus.
Plus.
Also, I thought at first that said, yeah, you're growing. My eyes are very tired, if you can't tell.
Anywho.
Yeah, you're growing. Plus.
Okay, I'm digging the white goggles. Okay, I take it all back. Everything I said about contrast, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're doing a great job.
Said we had 1 hour. What does that make it? A 3-hour stream or a 2 hour?
Yeah, 3 hours.
3 hour? Okay.
Because I said I could do 3 hours because
Yeah, because
I'm an old lady.
No. Have to. Yes.
And I have to go to sleep. And I love you, but I do not feel comfortable leaving you to your own devices tonight.
More advices.
Your own advices. I'm so tired.
This guy looks cool with his glasses.
Mm-hmm. Just like you.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly said the thing I've liked about them is that it's like 3 to 5 things with different colors instead of like 10. Yes.
So here's
Especially coming from Warhammer.
okay. This dude does not match up with any of that stuff because he has a lot of details on him. But normally, like Black Widow, I was able to do her really quick because there's not much to her, you know. Like she's got a belt, but it doesn't. Like she has a bodysuit on, and that's it. There's no mega gun or anything, so it definitely does lend itself to a little bit quicker paint jobs, which is nice. And in my case, I take that quicker paint job and then I just add some time to it because I'm like, oh, I finished this up a lot faster than I thought, so now I can do it a little bit better than I.
That's when the plus comes.
That's when the plus comes in. Or I take a picture of it and I'm like, this looks like crap.
And then I hear him crying.
Mm-hmm. Why? Why me?
He's just sitting at his desk, his head in his hands.
Slobbering.
Sounds about right.
Winter soldiering it. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Let me use that. I should have used this bluish white. That's a new color from Monument. That's super good. Kind of can't wait to go play with sliced bread again because he was the one who said I should use this model. And I was like, I don't really like that model. And I didn't on first look at it on my phone, but then when I got home I looked at it again. I'm like, he's not that bad of looking the model. And then I went to the store and saw it again and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. So what if we put like a little honeycomb pattern on his lenses on his glasses as a joke? There's no way.
No.
Dallas like, hold my beer. We're putting honeycomb lenses on their glasses. Red action there, and then let's do I if I want... what should I do? Calling a friend.
You can't phone a friend.
Sure you can. You can do anything on stream.
I mean, you can hand it to me and I'll paint off stream.
That's true. No, I was going to do white on the red. That's what I did on him. And then just paint it glazed red back over. And that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I wanted that red. I wanted a little bit duller red. So we're going to go pink. And then glaze the red over that. And maybe that will work.
Maybe.
Or we'll just have a pink Captain America.
Oh, yes. That's what I meant.
So these can be kind of rough. Rough and puff with my afro puffs. Or rough and tough. What is that?
I don't know, baby.
I'm kind of surprised I haven't rubbed half the paint off. Don't jinx me.
What?
Huh? Who?
Why would I be jinxing you?
I was jinxing myself.
Oh.
I said I'm kind of surprised I haven't rubbed any of the paint off yet. Yeah, watch. I didn't really give myself a good handle for this model. I just have this tiny little peg. Do you hear those frogs out there? Like, it is frog season.
I do hear the frogs. I'm in the same room, baby. Rough and stuff with my afro puffs. Rock on with your badass self.
That's it.
That's Kelly. Thank you.
I kind of figured Kelly would know that song. I don't know why. She's always rocking those afro puffs.
I have no idea what
It was a rap song, and
Yep, that helps me none.
the
I'll just Google it.
the rapper had afro puffs. Like, she had like big old puffs, and she was rough and tough with those puffs.
Aww.
I like this.
I love her hair.
Yeah, good song. I'm gonna if I can ever grow hair again, I'm rocking
No, you're
that
not.
hairstyle.
Babe, I'm so sorry to say this, but you're going the opposite end of the hair spectrum.
Hey, here's the deal. I could probably get
It is
Those-
adorable.
those shots.
I love it. No, we're not. No. Embrace
The bald.
the bald. Ask me if it bothers me. The answer is no.
Yeah, but would it bother you if I had afro puffs? That might look a little weird
It
on
would
me.
look weird.
I know, but it'd be provocative.
Don't do that. Embrace your natural little hair.
My inner thwingity dang.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Oh man, big question. So I'm gonna put blue right here
Where?
on the wing.
Oh no.
Should it be the same blue as the guy, or should I make it more bluey blue? In the picture, it actually does look bluer, a little bit bluer, a little bit more saturated.
Why don't you call in
Phone a friend?
the cavalry? Yeah, phone a friend.
All right. I'm going to call my mom.
You are not calling your mom.
Mom, this is really important.
Actually, your mom would probably be really upset if you called her to ask her a painting question and not just to talk to her.
Sorry, I can't talk, Mom. I'm streaming. Very important. Talking about
But
doing...
of course, your mom is like the nicest person on earth.
She's like, oh, okay, that sounds cool.
Okay, that's okay.
You ever need any more color advice?
Yeah, exactly.
Call your dad.
Call your dad. Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
It's all about blue wings. Everybody knows it.
Yep. Did you go a little bluer?
Yeah, like a hair. I don't know if you can even tell.
Not really, but you can always.
But this is
Bump it
the
up a little
this
bit
is the
more.
first color, and I can always go lighter, brighter,
Mhm.
brighter, lighter. I just really love the Pro Krill blue, straight up blue.
Hello, hello. How's it going?
I'm pretty good.
You. Starting to get ready for ReaperCon? Sweet.
Nice.
You're off.
Ooh. There we go.
You're running out of paint.
I'm running out of paint. I think I made a completely new color too.
I think so too. That looks way more blue than the other one.
But it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted.
Okay. As long as it was exactly what you wanted.
Sure.
It's OSL. Wow, that is really blue. Yeah, those frogs are loud.
They're like screaming outside. I love it.
Between the frogs and the freaking cicadas.
Okay, so I've heard cicadas in the years past. This has been the loudest year, I think.
Oh, it's
and they
because
sound
it's-
way different.
It's because it's twice as many cicadas the like mega cicada
Year of the
year.
cicada.
Cicada 2024. Forgot. So it's the 13-year brood.
Brood.
Brood. Whatever.
What's a brood?
Babe, I am half asleep. Okay. So it's the 13-year brood.
Mega.
But it's also
party.
co-emerging with the 17-year brood.
Oh.
So.
You know what they say about that? It's brutalicious.
But it is much louder than it has been in the past. I think the last time it was like this was when I was in college. And like you couldn't sleep because they were so loud outside of the apartment.
So the first year we were at the house that we're in currently was supposed to be like the biggest cicada thing on record ever, and there was like nothing. So I don't know if just our area was really bad. It wasn't like this. And it was supposed to be.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, they were like, they made a big deal of it on the news and everything or something about how like, oh my gosh, there's gonna be more cicadas this year than ever and blah blah blah, because I don't know, there was one year where they just, I don't know how they can tell how much they breed, but they were like, this is the year. And then it was like, if it had sounded like it does now, I would have been like, oh wow, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just a constant droning sound. And so then all of the like local Facebook groups, every day there's at least 10 posts by random people. Does anybody know what that loud ongoing
it
noise
sounds
is?
like it sounds like aliens.
No,
like alien spacecraft coming in.
Oh, people have gotten to the point where like now they're just trolling them because nobody's scrolling back through the Facebook groups to look to see if anybody else has posted about it. They're just getting on the Facebook group and posting. And so there's like hundreds of posts about darn cicadas.
Darn cicadas.
And now people are just getting on there going, it's cicadas. It's just cicadas. Don't post. It's just cicadas.
That's pretty funny.
They are really freaking loud though.
They are. He's wearing his black Doc Martens because he's like super cool like that. Not a good angle. What was I thinking? Rethinking my life.
Fine.
Because I can't get my brush in here.
That's what she said.
Okay,
He said.
I'll just cover up all the white. Put it back. It'll be easier. That's what I should have done in the first place. Whatevs. Oh, he looks super cute. Hot to trot.
He does look really good, baby.
I'm digging him. Okay, so the knee pads are supposed to be white, but I think they're going to be red. What do you think about that? I love it.
What did you say?
The knee pads are supposed to be white, but I think they're going to be red.
Okay.
And then I said, I love it.
Perfect.
Because I cheer for myself.
So somebody in one of the local groups can I find the best grilled cheese and tomato soup? Somebody replied with the county detention center.
That's funny.
She goes, no thank you.
All right. How are we doing on time?
You're at 2 hours and 17 minutes, so
Oh, wow.
43 minutes left. See if you can do it quicker.
Like, going so fast.
Really quick. Oh, so there's trillions of cicadas. That's why it's so loud.
Million, billion, quadrillion.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Bro,
What am
I didn't realize that they live underground.
That's why they sound so weird.
So one brood lives underground for 13 years and the other species lives underground for 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
They're both emerging at the same time this year. These particular broods haven't co-emerged since 1803, 221 years ago.
Who was writing that stuff down in 1803?
People.
Really?
Probably. People wrote all kinds of
They were
weird
back
shit
then.
down.
They were probably like, the aliens are back.
People wrote all kinds of weird shit down, babe.
Name like 3 kinds of weird things that people wrote down.
Cicadas are not locusts. Accurate. They are not a plague and you should not kill them. Also accurate. For the next 4 to 6 weeks, they will emerge from the ground and lay their eggs in trees. There, the eggs will hatch and then fall to the ground to bury themselves for the next cycle of their evolution.
So what's the point of a cicada? Just to sleep for 17
Actually, that's
years?
a good question. I don't know. Maybe to be food? What is the point of a cicada? Okay. Yes, we did see the Moonlight News. I am trying to keep my brain busy with something because if not, I'm going to fall asleep. I'm exhausted and I just want to sleep. Cicadas are not dangerous and can provide some environmental benefits, including
Making lots of
they are
noise.
a valuable food source for birds and other predators. They can also aerate lawns and improve water filtration into the ground. They add nutrients to the soil as they decompose. Interesting.
That is interesting.
So, there's your answer.
So cicadas' only purpose in life is to make life better for other things?
What?
Huh?
Say that again?
Cicadas' only purpose in life is to make life better for other things?
Essentially, yeah.
That's weird. That is super weird. Shazam.
Oh, that's a little terrifying though. Apparently copperheads love cicadas and will climb trees and then drop down to get the cicadas.
Nice.
I'm glad we don't have trees in our yard. I'm sure that means that Bill Gates wants to raise them so that we can eat them as well. The cicadas.
Probably.
There are people that eat cicadas. I don't eat cicadas. I think it's gross. Dallas says I have had cicada ice cream. Dallas, that's gross. I could never. There's just something about like I don't know. I think I just don't do bugs. I don't like bugs. Definitely would not eat a bug. I ate an ant once when I was a kid. But that was it. Yes, we do. The copperheads are all over Georgia. Bugs are high in protein and sustainable. That is true. That is very true, Dallas. However,
they're delicious too.
I ain't doing it. If I was like in the woods dying and that was my only source of eating, I probably would just give up. Because I would probably try and then it just wouldn't work out so well, and so I would just give up. Nope, absolutely not.
What if someone offered you $1 million to eat a cicada?
I would eat a cicada for $1 million.
I would mac that down.
I would saute that shit up.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Yeah, you give me $1 million, I'll do a lot of things. Grind them up into a powder, you will never know. If Dallas, now I am afraid to ever take food from you.
Isn't red food dye just ground up bugs? I know about it.
Red food dye, ground up bugs.
Yes.
Bugs exist. I can't spell. What the fuck?
These bugs don't run.
Often their source is a certain small insect. Cochineal bugs, oval shaped scale insects, about 0.2 inches long, are harvested and turned into natural dyes. Well, I'm out.
Red dye number 5's in.
Oh, no. I think that was. Wait. I think that was the one that's banned. Was it red dye 40? Maybe? I don't know. I know you don't do the bamboozle.
What's the bamboozle?
Meaning, you give me something to eat, I eat it, and then you tell me what was in it afterwards. So that's what my family did. How did I forget her name? Oh no. Oh no, my brain.
Daisy.
It's not Ruthie. Why do I keep wanting to say Ruthie? It's not Ruthie. My brain is breaking. Like I can't remember her name. Rosie. Okay, so they had a hog named Rosie.
The Riveter.
And we had gone up to my grandparents' house to eat breakfast one morning on the weekend. And we had bacon and sausage and eggs and grits and toast. And I just kept eating. I ate my breakfast and everything, and I kept noticing my cousins and a few others kept looking over at me, but then they never said anything. Okay, this is weird. After I finished my plate, they were like, "So how was Rosie?"
Delicious.
I lost it. I broke down crying. I don't do well when it's I grew up on a farm, so you would think that I would be okay with that, but I don't do well with that. But they bamboozled the shit out of me.
Bamboozled.
Oh my god, you have 30 minutes.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
Forgot my air compressor was on.
Did it scare you?
It's just been so quiet.
Oh.
Considering this guy was one of my least favorite characters before this, I think he's now one of my favorite characters. I think he looks super cool.
He does look super cool.
Let's go a little bit brighter now. See ya, Dallas. This. So, shield. I think we are almost there. How many minutes do I got?
25.
Okay. Perfect. We're almost done here. I think what we'll call this is like the base coat, and then next session we'll finish it up. It's red, white, red, blue. Go. I love this burnt red from Monument. Super good. Okay, I'll do the second ring. This is the hold my breath part of the miniature. Try to get on the white. Actually, I didn't think we'd be this far along, so. We're doing
Getting
pretty.
a lot further than I thought.
Me too. Especially with all that white.
Of course, now my thing goes to another ad break.
Now you're wide awake.
No, I am not.
Don't worry about it. I'm putting myself to sleep too.
Are you? It's not, so oddly enough, the frogs outside are not helping. It's like making me sleepier.
They're making that soothing Frog sound.
Yeah. Maybe I should add frogs to our nighttime.
Streams.
No, baby.
Oh.
To our the thing that we listen to at night when we go to sleep.
Oh, frogs and
The
rain.
rain.
Yeah.
Just have like random frogs yelling.
All right. So we'll just get this last little part in here. Blue. And then we'll call it
Sounds perfect.
good stopping point. Yeah, and quite honestly, if I wasn't doing this game next year at Adepticon, I might just be done. But it looks pretty good. It's not like it's not
Looking really good.
unbelievable, but oops.
Whoa! I think apparently you can turn the meta AI thing off.
What?
Hold on.
What's that?
Let's see if it's true. Mute till I change it. I don't think I did anything wrong. It did not. No, you can only mute it.
Mute what?
AI meta AI, whatever.
What's that?
When you go to the search bar on Facebook on your phone,
Oh, now it's the
it's
AI
an
thing.
AI thing now.
Wasn't it AI before?
No. Now it's like actually AI. You can tell it to create something for you. Like it's super fucking creepy.
I might have it make me a super broken list for MCP. Not that it will know what a broken list is, but it's worth a try. How to beat Dallas. All right. Should probably leave that till I put it on him. Very cool. Rock and roll. All right. I think I will leave him right there.
Can we see it?
No. Can you not see it? It's It's right in the middle of the
I can
screen.
now. Sorry.
Okay.
Babe, remember my screen is delayed.
Yeah.
So.
Cool beans.
That looks really good,
It
babe.
does look pretty cool.
I'm really proud of you. You got
There's that.
a lot done in a little amount of
A
time.
relatively hard figure. So I think the next time we'll make this shield look way cooler, and finish kind of dark lining everything and getting everything tightened up
Mm-hmm.
and looking
Crisp.
delicious, crisp, Krispy Kreme.
Oh, I want a donut. That's
Yeah,
good.
that sounds good. All right. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out with us,
Yeah.
and we will see you next time. So, were we going to do this tomorrow, or are we going to do it? Doesn't have to be tomorrow.
We can plan it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll post in the Discord when.
I'd like to do at least 2 of these a month, but obviously, we can finish something up. Maybe it'd be better if we did it sooner.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll post.
We'll post in the Discord.
We'll post in the MCP page again
Yeah.
when we do it. But yeah, looking pretty cool. But here you see Captain America next to Captain America. I like it. The reds are different. The blues are different. He's definitely more subdued, but I kind of dig that too. Maybe I might bring his highlights up a little bit more. And
Yeah,
then probably in the end, oh, you guys haven't seen this. This is his explosion. That's what his little wingtip goes into.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm going to do some more work on the explosion itself, but that kind of gives you an idea of... And then I'll have some OSL coming up on him, so that's going to change a little bit, the dynamic, but we can do all that next time. Cool. So, I'll just keep saying thank you, like that YouTube
No,
guy
we're
did.
not
Thank
gonna
you
do
once
that.
again.
We're not gonna do that.
Anyways, lots of fun. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm stoked. I've almost got another Captain Marvel in my army.
Captain America.
Captain America. Yeah, whatever. I do have Captain Marvel, too.
You do.
Right here. This is Captain Marvel, right? Yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And then there's a non-binary version of her, which is pretty cool. And then I've got the other Black Widow. So, lots of stuff to do.
All
But,
of the stuff.
alrighty. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Good night, you guys.
Bye.